Hello, everyone, and we are live. And I am joined here today by Yan City from its Yan City, her own channel, and she's one of the hosts on Sarcasm City FC. I just came off watching a game on Sky Sports, which is why I got Sky in my head. So yeah, feeling confident?
Not really. I think it's one of them games. I think it's quite hard to predict. Everyone's kind of saying, "Oh, I think it's going to be this," but most people have kind of said it's going to be a tight game and it could go either way. So I agree with that. I think it could be one of them.
Sorry, what were you saying? Yeah, I have a bit of a habit of interrupting people. I have autism.
No, it's fine. But no, I think it's going to be a close game, to be honest. So I wouldn't say I'm confident. Can we win? Yes. But we could also lose. It's one of them games. I think we'll have to see. I think it'll come down to who's more clinical and who defends as well. That's what I think personally.
No, in my Premier League, in my football predictions happening this weekend, when it came to the Chelsea-Man City game, I gave 2 scores. I was not comfortable giving an out-and-out scoreline.
Yeah.
In my prediction, I said my heart says 2-1 Chelsea after extra time, but my head said 2-1 Man City after extra time. So yeah, I did not give a straight-out scoreline for that one.
It's funny that you say that because everyone is saying 2-1 either way. That's what everyone's saying.
Yeah, it's going to be a win. I see this game either going to penalties. I see this game going into extra time, at least.
Yeah.
And let's see what these comments says here. Drew against Everton. Yeah. It didn't look that serious, to be honest with you, his injury.
Yeah, he'll probably be back for the final.
Yeah. Sometimes these players, make it look worse than it actually is.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is my second ever collab.
Really?
First time was when we faced Liverpool, and I had Douglas from the Dugout Football channel.
Oh yeah, I know Doug.
From Scotland.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah. So yeah, he's the first collab I've ever done. You're the second.
Ah.
I'm thinking of getting a podcast on soon as well.
Mm-hmm.
Are you? Yeah. Speaking of that, are you free for the football one? Because for that, I'm looking for. I'm the Chelsea fan. I just need a fan from both Manchester clubs, a fan from both North London teams.
Yeah.
And a Liverpool fan.
Yeah. I'm not confident at the moment. I do shows on every single day, so I'm a bit like it's quite hard because even my own show I've not even been doing because I've not had time to do it. So it's like I've just been busy at the moment. Last week I had to cancel all my streams because I was like kept getting migraines and stuff. So I'm kind of like so at the moment I'm a little bit because of work as well. I don't know what shifts I do, so I have to all my shows are late at night as well, which is.
And you have to look after your. Wait, is he your son or?
No, it's my nephew's.
Oh, I thought that was. I legit thought that was your son.
No. Oh, she's cute.
Yeah. So you just babysit him, do you?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's nice. So yeah, I am just. And what are your thoughts on the other semi-final, Leicester Southampton? Because as you can see, it says semi-finals.
Yeah.
Preview.
Yeah. You would expect Leicester to win. Leicester are the better team, but it's a semi-final, and I know Leicester in the Europa League this year weren't very good. I know they got knocked out by Slavia Prague, who were a good side, but I think in Europe, in this season, they've kind of struggled a little bit in that So I don't know. I would expect Leicester to win. I expect Leicester to be in the final.
Yeah.
But if Southampton turn up, you never know, because it's kind of like in the last round, no one really expected Man United to go out. Everyone thought Man United would be in. So, yeah.
I was like, I didn't think, I couldn't have been the only person who thought that game could have gone either way. Because I saw
Yeah, definitely.
Even the ones who weren't United fans saying, "Oh, United have this easy. Leicester haven't got the depth." Like even the ones who weren't United fans were more, were like, nah, this game could go either way.
Yeah. It's like that though. In knockout finals and knockout games, it can go either way. It's like even with the Champions League, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it's going to be PSG," but it's like I'm not saying that it's not possible, because I would expect PSG to get to the final based. If I was a PSG fan, I would be expecting my team to get there. But it's kind of like people are acting like Man City couldn't do it, and that's not the case. So I think I wouldn't rule Southampton out.
You have all the squad depth it takes to win the whole tournament.
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
I would not put it past you guys to win it this year.
I hope so. I don't think we'll do it. I don't think we'll get to a final. If we get to a final, I don't know if we'll win it the first time we get there. That's the only thing.
I think it will be a Liverpool type mentality thing. Like if you get to the final and you don't win it, but then you get there again and then you win it. I think that's what it's going to be.
Yeah, that's what I think. I think most teams that win it get to a final and lose before they win. PSG have been to that final and lost. I don't see PSG losing 2 back-to-back finals. So I think they've got a good chance if they get there.
Well, they have to knock down the Portuguese and the English wall to get there, though.
Yeah, true, yeah.
Did you see that comment Phil Foden made?
I know. It's really bad. I don't think the thing is,
fans are now calling him arrogant and stuff. I don't think that's anyone who thinks he was joking.
It was a joke, of course it was. And the thing is, it's not like he said something like, obviously, the kind of behind the background, you might think, okay, he was like calling him out. But he just said, "Are you ready, Mbappe?" As if to say, "Are you ready to face each other?" It wasn't. He didn't say anything bad. He didn't say anything really bad. It's not like he said, "Now I'm going to knock out Mbappe." That's different. That would be like arrogant. But he didn't say that. He just said, "Are you ready?" As in, "Are you ready to, to face us?" It's one of them. But the thing is, what you've got to think as well is Phil Foden is like a young guy. He's the same age. Well, he's the same age as Haaland. He's 2 years younger than Mbappe. Mbappe is one of the big stars at the moment. So he's going to be excited to play PSG. He is going to be excited. Like people like De Bruyne, they're a bit older. They'll be excited to be in the semi-final, but they're not going to have that excitement that the younger players like Phil Foden are going to have to be in a game like that. So I didn't see the big deal. I think he kind of made it worse by sacking the company, because it's like, you've agreed that clearly, Isn't
it ironic that the last time you were in a semi, you faced Monaco, and it was Mbappe and Martial?
No, that was the last time we were in a semi, it was Real Madrid. The last time we got knocked out by Monaco, but it was in the round of 16. So, but I think it is interesting that we're playing him again.
Didn't John Stones score a brace in that game?
Do you know what? I can't remember who scored in that game, to be honest. I remember it was one of the best games of football I'd ever seen. It was a really good game of football, but I can't remember who scored, to be honest.
Yeah. But I remember it was a really high scoring game.
Yeah. 5-3, I think it was, in the end.
I really hope you reach the final. I would love to see an all-English final like we did in 2000.
I'd hate that, though. It's so much more pressure to win. Like, if we play against Real Madrid and we lose, it's not as bad, if you know what I mean. If we win it,
Varane had a disaster class.
Mm.
You see, yeah, look, this is what I find really funny about defenders. Like, look, so a lot of people don't rate Varane. He's like, a lot of people say, oh, he's carried by Sergio Ramos. I'm sorry, Sergio Ramos wasn't his defensive partner in the World Cup.
Yeah.
But then again, they had a good forward line.
Yeah.
I would actually say Belgium were a better team in that World Cup.
Overall, yeah. The squad was on paper. Belgium's squad should have won it on paper, but
Look,
France had Mbappe, Pogba, Kante. Pogba and Kante in the midfield were just really, really good together.
But I don't know what Clement Longley, Didier Deschamps. Clement Longley must have a lot of X-rated texts from Didier Deschamps. That's the only way I think he's getting in ahead of Laporte.
Yeah, but Laporte, he doesn't like Laporte. It's weird.
I'm sorry, look, if I was Didier Deschamps, I would put animosity aside.
I don't know, because Laporte he's obviously French, but he grew up in Spain. So he had a choice between Spain and France. Obviously, he's French.
That's a bit like Griezmann.
Weird. Yeah.
That's a bit like Griezmann. Both grew up in Spain.
Yeah. I just don't know, because he's never been called up. And then he did get called up, I think, but then he got injured. And then I don't think he's ever been called up again. So it's like he's just never been called up.
If I was Deschamps, I would say, I look at your defensive. Look, if you're a defender, I look at your defensive abilities. I don't care. I hate you, but I need the best team out there.
Yeah, exactly.
I put animosity aside.
You have to.
Same way, if I was Gareth Southgate, I would say I hate Jack Grealish, but he's one of our best players.
Exactly. I don't get that either. It's weird, because even when they asked him a question about Grealish, he then was talking about Mount, and it's like, no one asked you about Mount. They asked you about Grealish. It's weird. It's weird. I don't get it. I agree with you. You have to put the best players out there.
Big club bias is what it is.
Yeah.
I've been saying for so long, it's chemistry that wins you a tournament, not big names.
Yeah.
For example, Harry Kane is a better striker than Olivier Giroud.
Yeah.
But who has the World Cup?
Exactly, yeah. Do you know what it is, though, with that as well? It's that's what I say, a lot of the international teams are a group of superstars that are really good players, but together there's no flow. Whereas teams like Turkey are doing really well because they're a team of players that gel together. They're not big names.
I would not put it past Turkey to go far in the Euros.
Yeah.
Not win it, but I would not put it past them to reach the quarters or who knows, even the semis.
Yeah, I would.
Look, if I was an international manager, I would go based on current form.
Yeah.
For example, I would have chosen last season when Sheffield United finished 10th.
Yeah.
And he was choosing Tyrone Mings and I don't know who the other one. I would have chosen Connor Cody and Jack O'Connell.
Yeah.
Instead of Harry Maguire and Joe Gomez.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, Varane doesn't need drama. He needs a commanding centre-back who can help him, yeah. He's like David Luiz. Varane is just like David Luiz. David Luiz, Arsenal fans still rate him because they look at his time at Chelsea.
Yeah.
At Chelsea, sorry if I'm speaking loud, by the way.
No, it's okay.
At Chelsea, he had the likes of John Terry, Gary Cahill, and Ricardo Carvalho covering him.
Yeah.
I know you don't. You're one of the real ones out there. lot of the delusional ones do, Melina.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's the thing though. People go off, especially with international. Like I've always said, it's like a popularity contest. Because when I was a kid, I'm not a massive fan of England. Because when I was a kid, it was always 50% Man United, probably 40% Liverpool, and 10% Chelsea. And I didn't support any of them teams. So you might get the Sean Wright Phillips from Man City now and again. But apart from that, it was pretty much a group of players that I did not like playing for England, you know. So
look, I don't care what people say. 80. Look, I don't care how bad you are as a defender. I don't care what. Look, if you're Harry Maguire,
yeah,
and you're 80 million pounds, and you're doing horrible, you're making howler after howler after howler.
Yeah.
For Man United.
Yeah.
And then you're like in second place. But then if you're Jack O'Connell, keeping a decent amount of clean sheets, but you're bottom place with Sheffield United, I'm picking Jack O'Connell.
yeah.
Because I want defensive stability.
Yeah.
Not popularity.
Yeah, I hope so. Do you know what? I'd love Aguero to win it before he goes. I know he's not played, but I would just love him to win it. Just like
I doubt we will eliminate Madrid from this seals. I have no faith that we'll do it. I mean, like
you're the only Chelsea fan that feels like that, you know.
If we do it, I said this on one of the other call-in shows I've done. If we win this, I'm dyeing my hair blue. Doing a live stream in it.
Do you know what? If we, I don't know. If we win it, I don't know. It's weird. It's like I don't. At the start of the season, I was like, we just need to get past the quarters. Now we've got past the quarters. I'm kind of thinking we need to really be getting to a final. So it's just, I feel like it's just going to be like that every year. And then if we don't win it this year, next year, the pressure's going to be on more.
I've said this in I've said this in the comment section of so many of your podcasts and so many of Sarcasm's podcasts, that it's not a matter of if you win the Champions League, it's a matter of when.
When, yeah.
So much, I mean, like, you can, look, you splash so much money at players. Eventually, it will gel.
Yeah. I think the thing is City of like, the problem that we've always had is when you've not won a competition before and there's teams that are used to winning it, they always have the mentality that you need over other people. So, like in the league, when Liverpool, that 18-19 season.
And then the other person.
But yeah, like they had like when it was that season between Liverpool and Man City had been there, done that before. Liverpool hadn't. So when it came to that final sort of 10, 11 game, I think it was 15 games left. Liverpool drew a game and Man City just went ahead and then won every single game till the end of the season. And it's just one of them things where if we'd not won the league before, I don't think we do that. But because we'd been there, done that, we went on a 14-game winning streak to win the league.
Was that before Man United ended it?
No, that was 18-19. So that was the season where Liverpool got 98 points and we got 99, or no, we got 98 and they got 97.
Wasn't that your Centurion season?
No, it's season after when we retained it.
Okay. Yeah.
So I think that's what it is with the Champions League, to be honest.
Well, depending on how the Champions League semis go, we might be doing this preview again.
Oh God, I know. It's gonna be. Do you know what? It's gonna be a good. Both fixtures are gonna be good games because it's not like a. I think if you had like Porto in the semi it's a little bit like you would just expect to get through. Whereas, because it's Real Madrid, it is going to be good games. Whoever goes out of both is still going to be good games.
This time it's look for the FA Cup. In my opinion, whoever wins our games against each other. Look, in my opinion, the winner of our semi-final against each other wins the tournament.
Probably, yeah.
But it's not that simple in the Champions League. Everyone's saying, "Oh, whoever wins the Man City PSG game wins the Champions League."
Yeah, it's not.
It's much more evenly matched.
Yeah. And you know what it is with the Champions League as well, is it's one of them things because it's on moments. So you could play really, really well for 90 minutes. It's 0-0 because you've missed your shots or whatever. And then in the dying seconds, the opposition team get one shot and they score and they win the tournament. And it's like...
And what I was doing... Sorry, what you were saying?
No, go on. Sorry, I think mine's delayed. That's what...
Yeah, what I was saying was that I was doing a watch along, and well, this is my dad's office, but also acts as my studio now. But I was doing a watch along for both the Liverpool and the Man City game. Madrid are beatable. They weren't any chances in the second leg. It's just that look, call me delusional, call me a Liverpool sympathizer, call me all of that. But I honestly think if Liverpool had fans in the stadium, they would have turned that tie around.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
Because Madrid weren't all that in that game, let's be honest.
No. I think when we played Real Madrid last season, because the thing is, what happens in the Champions League is every time Man City play a game, every time we get a draw, everyone always says, Man City won't win. They say it every time. So you get people saying Man City will win so that if we do win, they can say, I called it. But a lot of people, they genuinely don't think Man City going through. And the thing is, like, it's one of them situations where when Man City have come up against the hard teams, they've done okay. It's when we get, like, the Lyons or, the games that we're expected to win that we struggle. So PSG, if I had a choice between PSG or Porto, I would pick PSG because Man City are probably more likely to turn up and beat them. It's weird, but that's just the way it's been.
Yeah, that's the same with a lot of teams in the league. Like, I don't know. Yeah, Arsenal, for example. They always seem to do well against your Chelsea's, your Man United. Well, not Man City because they're another machine. Or even Liverpool, for that matter. But they always seem to do it against the top half teams, but somehow bottle it against the bottom half teams.
Yeah, that's the thing. I think with like, I'm just taking each game as it comes because you just never know. Like, you could even go 2-0 up in the first leg and then get beat in the second. So it's not guaranteed even if you win the first leg. It just puts you in a good position, especially if you don't concede an away goal. Puts you in a good position. So that's what City needs to do.
There are so many parallels between our Champions League run from 2012 and our Champions League run from... Look, we faced a Portuguese team in the quarters. We're going to face a La Liga team in the semis. Honestly, I wouldn't put it past us reaching the final, but no. I doubt it. I highly doubt it.
I don't know. Like, we beat Real Madrid last year. Everyone kind of rules us out. It is possible.
You have Kevin De Bruyne. We have Mason Mount.
Mason Mount's decent there. I like Mason Mount.
Decent, but he's no KDB.
Yeah, true that.
But yeah, I would love nothing more than to not just Real Madrid. I would love nothing more than to beat a team with Thibaut Courtois in it.
He says I'm a jinx because I said that they were going to win.
I said, even I did, Ray. KDB is no.
Yeah, he's not Labille. He's better than Labille.
Exactly.
He's better. He's
and you know about Mourinho's comments, I can't be the only one who thought he said nothing wrong.
What? Oh, was it about the trophy thing?
Man United fans are saying, "Oh, he's rattled because he lost the game." He's telling that he's saying it as it is. He's won the Champions League. He's won the Premier League. He's won the Europa League.
I think like some fans take it badly because it's kind of like if your manager, like if we got Pep now saying, "Well, I've won the Champions League," it's like, how does that help Man City? So I do kind of get where people are coming from, because if your team haven't won something and he's saying, "I've won loads," it's like, yeah, but you're here to win us stuff. So from a Spurs point of view, I would understand them being annoyed. From a Man United point of view, they know that's what Mourinho does. That's Mourinho. He did that when he was at Man United as well. Like, he does that.
Everywhere he goes, even when he was with us.
Yeah.
He made all these arrogant, snide little comments.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what you want in a manager, though.
Do you know what? It can work sometimes. Like, a lot of City fans, like, they love Pep. But like with Pep, like he really cares about Liverpool. Like when we play Liverpool, he's proper focused. He does everything to try and win. When we play Man United, he doesn't seem that bothered. It's kind of like, well, they're not a competition. And it's like a lot of City fans are like, we want our manager to hate Man United, you know, and he just doesn't seem as bothered, and it winds people up. So I get it, because sometimes you want your manager to be throwing little sly digs at your. Basically the bet is, if Man City do the quadruple, which they're not going to do, I'm going to give them £100 each. But they're not going to do the quad, so I don't need to give you £100.
If Chelsea win the Champions League, the whole London argument will be dead.
Yeah, true.
Sorry, it's not about how many trophies you win. It's about how successful you are.
Yeah.
In terms of the game.
Yeah.
Look, Chelsea have won it all.
Yeah.
Won the Premier League, the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, the Champions League, and the Europa League. Arsenal have won neither European competition. So for them, look, you need to be successful in Europe to have a say when it comes to who rules what city.
Yeah.
Or who rules what part of which region. For example, the Midlands will always be red, because Nottingham Forest have won the Champions League twice.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least I don't
they did it back to back as well, which no one's done. None of the big teams have done that. I think has Liverpool done it back to back? Don't even know. Man United definitely haven't.
At least I don't want to get a Salah. Why would you want to get a tattoo of yourself, Ray?
Yeah, no, he said if Liverpool won the Champions League, he'd get a Salah tattoo. It didn't happen.
One of the most realistic Liverpool fans I have ever come across.
I know.
We did.
Yeah, they did it back to back. Yeah, I thought they might have done. I know Man United haven't.
Yeah.
That's what Man City need to do. If we win it, we need to do it back to back. Then no one can say anything about us ever again.
Yeah, until either North London teams win anything in Europe.
That's not going to happen.
London will always be blue until they win something in Europe. I know they have all the FA Cups and that, but until they win something in Europe.
Yeah. It's true.
It's not how many trophies you win, it's where you win them.
I think it's just one of them, because a lot of people what annoys me is people support a team because they're the big team. So they're growing up and they'll support a Man United because Man United were the bigger team. And then they will then try and say things like, well, you're not as big as us. And it's just kind of like, at the end of the day, like, if I cared about Man City being a massive club, I wouldn't have supported Man City. I had a choice to support, like, my mum and dad weren't their sort of parents where, like, you have to support Man City. Like, my mum supports Liverpool. I could have been like, oh, I'm going to support Liverpool because they're a bigger club. But I didn't care about that. I liked Man City.
I'll give you a prime example.
Yeah.
You know Troops? Big up to him if he's listening. Which I highly doubt. I'm only got 300 subscribers. He has, his wife is a Tottenham fan.
Yeah.
It doesn't get any less divisive than that.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, like I wouldn't mind. Look, I know a lot. I know you'd hate it, but I wouldn't mind if any of my children supported a different team to me.
Yeah, do you know what? It's not. It depends who it is, because
I honestly couldn't care less. I would love my children either way.
Yeah, I'd still love them, but you know, I'd prefer them to. But it's not because I don't want my kids to support anyone else. It's simply because I go to football and I would want to take my kids to football with me, not like have them going off to Anfield at 16 on their own. So yeah, it's one of them. But like my family, like my mum's side of the family, they're really into football. So my mum originates from Liverpool. So all of her family support either Liverpool or Everton. And then her sister moved to Leicester, and her kids all support Leicester because they grew up in Leicester. So a lot of my family on my mum's side support different teams.
Well, when I was in school, like, I just wanted to be different. Like, I didn't grow up. I mean, like, I only got really stuck into Chelsea and football after the World Cup.
Yeah.
But when I was in school, it was either Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool. But
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to say it, Chelsea. I wanted to be different.
Yeah.
So I was like, I didn't want to go with the flow. I wanted to stand out. So I was like, yeah, no, I'm supporting Chelsea.
Yeah.
Same with Fernando Torres. He said in an interview when he first came to England, saying, oh, all your friends in school supported Real Madrid. And they said, yeah, that's why I supported Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, yeah.
I want to be different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's because for me, like, my dad is a City fan, so I supported Man City because my dad supported Man City. And then I just got dead into it, and then obviously I didn't go when I was a kid because my dad would never take me. He'd always go on his own. And then he started taking me like in my early teen years. And then not that long after, we started getting a bit better. Then we had like Sven. The football was okay. It's quite good. And then we got bought, and then it's just gone up since then. So my experience of being a City fan's actually been quite good, because even when we weren't that good, like, I still enjoyed it. Like, I went there. We didn't expect to win anything. We didn't expect to win a lot of games. I remember Arsenal in particular, they came and they just used to batter us. Every time they came, they used to batter us. But
yeah, that looks unthinkable now.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. That's why when we batter Arsenal now, it's like, it's weird. Because like I'm used to them coming and just tearing us apart. So it's really...
Was there a time when you guys were in League One? Like the third division?
Yeah.
Was it in your lifetime?
Yeah, so at that age, I didn't go to football. But my dad's been going on and off, because when we were kids, obviously he had 3 of us. They didn't have a lot of money, so he couldn't always go every season. Plus, my dad's lived in like Amsterdam, Aberdeen, loads of different places for work. But yeah, he's been going pretty much on and off since 1960, something. 1960. So, nah, I just don't hate Arsenal as much as I dislike other teams, innit?
One thing that brings us, Tottenham, Chelsea, and to an extent both Manchester clubs together, it's slandering Arsenal.
Yeah, it's always fun. It's always
Yeah.
fun. Yeah, I don't mind. Out of all the London clubs, I think Arsenal are probably.
This guy.
I like West Ham. West Ham are a good side. I like West Ham. City fans and West Ham fans get on quite well.
Speaking of which, I know this whole London. I don't believe, unless it's Arsenal, I don't believe in this whole London club thing. West Ham are actually my second favourite team.
Yeah, London's a bit weird because they're so far away.
Yeah,
You don't get that local rivalry thing that you get in like Manchester.
Rivals are Queen's Park Rangers.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Our Premier League rivals are Arsenal.
Yeah.
But if I had to say, just for professionalism purposes, I would have to say I love winding up Arsenal more than any other team. Not because I hate them. Just when I say I hate a team, what it really means is I like winding up their fans.
Yeah.
I don't really hate anything. Yeah, Steve, the only way London will be red is if you win 4 Europa League titles and possibly... Yeah, the only way London will be red is if you win 4 Europa League titles, 3 Champions League titles, depending on how this season goes. Well, let's say 2. Yeah. So, yeah, no. On the 2. Dunno. Chelsea's rivals are Fulham.
Yeah, closest, yeah. But QPR are also quite close as well.
Look, I look at the here and now. I don't look at history. Stop winding her. Yes, subscribe to Steve. He's on the road. I don't know if you've already hit 1,000K, Steve. He donates. It's not about how many trophies you win, it's about where you win them. We move. Yeah, big up Steve. Subscribe to him. He's very new and he's really close to monetization as well. So, score predictions for the Leicester-Southampton game. We've already said 2-1 anyway for our game.
Yeah. I have a feeling it'll be like a 3-2 to maybe Leicester. I think there'll be quite a lot of goals in that. Because Southampton, I think, won 3-0 against Bournemouth, something like that. And then Leicester, I think, beat Man United 3-1 or something. So, yeah, I can see there being quite a lot of goals in it. So, 3-2 to Leicester, I think.
Yeah, I'd say the same, but after extra time.
Possibly, yeah.
Yeah. 130. He's on 870 subs. Give Steve Featley a sub if you haven't already. I don't mind promoting other people's channels.
Yeah. It doesn't. Promoting other people's channels doesn't do anything to yours. It's not like you can only subscribe to one channel. That's different. Like you can subscribe to as many as you want. It's free, so it's unless you're going live every week at the same time, it's not really a problem, you know.
We'll make that 167. Wait, did you gain? Did you gain 37 or
I think he means he's 167 away from 1K.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was going to say you must have lost 37 subscribers. I don't think that can happen. I don't think that can happen. Yeah. For me, I don't know how many subs you're on, but for channels like you and me, every single subscriber matters.
Yeah. I'm not on that many really. I don't even know how many it is. It's not a lot.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what I said in my preview, which I still haven't uploaded, by the way, which I am going to do afterwards. The preview included the FA Cup fixtures and the Premier League fixtures. So yeah, I've already got one prediction wrong. I predicted 2-1 Tottenham for the Tottenham game.
Yeah.
I knew that game would. I said 2-1 Tottenham. I knew that game would have ended in a draw.
I don't know what Tottenham are doing because they're not even going to finish above Arsenal, to be honest. They never do. They hardly do. They have once or twice, but it's rare.
Every time Poch was in charge, they finished above Arsenal.
Yeah. That's the only time, though. I think before and after, they haven't. Maybe last season they did, actually. Maybe last season.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I said 2-1 for the Leicester game. But I might have to change. I can't change it now since I've recorded it. Yeah. I said. Yeah, I said 2-1 with my personal trainer. So yeah, that's going to be either 2-1 or 3-2.
Yeah.
After extra time. Thoughts on Regan City has something very. Oh, tell me more.
No, he says that I've got a Mahrez agenda because he had one bad game, and I was saying that he was winding me up. So now he thinks I hate Mahrez. I don't hate Mahrez. Mahrez's actually been one of our best players this season, especially in recent months. So yeah, I can't fault Mahrez really. I did think originally that he didn't fit in our system too well, but recently, since he's been getting game time consistently, he has been getting better and better. So yeah,
twice. But I still think Spurs will finish in a Europa League place. I really do.
Yeah, probably.
And honestly, I hope they do, because the very thought of Arsenal winning a European trophy and finishing above Tottenham, that's just going to ruin my hope. And plus, England doing shit at the Euros doesn't help much either. Mahrez is. Why do you? I've never met. Why do you hate your own players? No. You're a Liverpool fan, Ray.
He supports Man United deep down.
He probably does.
That's why he likes Pogba and Martial.
I need to make a quick phone call, yeah?
Yeah. Honestly, Ryan, why do you hate Salah so much? Can't hate your own player. But I think this game's going to be interesting. Let us know in the comments what your score prediction is for both Chelsea, Man City, and also Southampton, Leicester. Just let us know, and then we'll go through it. Now, Ryan, to be honest, I only said it because you literally love them more than you love Salah. And Salah, you know what? Salah's one of them players, isn't it? Like, regardless of what he's doing to annoy you, he's still winning you games or scoring key goals in games. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can't really dislike a player who does that. Do you know what I mean? If you were saying you disliked Wijnaldum, I get that. Wijnaldum doesn't really do too much for Liverpool. But when you're saying you don't like a player who is scoring you these vital goals, it's a bit... I don't know how you can do it.
Yeah, but
he has won you games. He has. I know you're sick, but come on now. He has.
I had an Uber Eats order scheduled for 11:15. So I told them I'll be, and the store closes at midnight. So I just said I'll be there before midnight.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine.
Hey! He scored 2 of your most important goals in your club's history, mate. What? Bruce in? Really?
You can't be a Bruce in fan, no.
If you're a Newcastle fan, you can't be Bruce in. You must be a Sunderland fan.
You always get people that like him. S. Featley thinks it's going to be 2-1 to City and 2-0 to Leicester. That could happen. I do think Southampton will score.
Yeah. 2-1.
Oh, God. Did he score in the Champions League final?
In the semis, you know, the header.
Oh, yeah, against Barcelona game.
His celebration was like that.
Oh, good. Now we're going to get Pochettino when Pep leaves, just to wind up flawless.
You yeah, this is how.
Yeah, that's
to wind you up.
Stupid
We have
side.
to look at, but we have to look at the present and the now, not the past.
Yeah, no, United have so many songs for us. They've got that one, but City always remix them. So it's like they've got a song that says that one. So we say this is how it feels to be City, this is how it feels to be small. You sign Phil Jones, we sign Kun Aguero, we say that. And there's another one that they sing which says, you and I, TED, United are the team for me, with Nat Paduak, give a dog a bone, why don't City fuck off home? That's what they sing. And we sing 1-0 down, 2-1 up, Fergie should have signed him up, Vinit Nat Paduak, give a rag a loan, Ocean Finance on the phone, because they're in so much debt. And they're called rags because we gave them our kits back in the day. They used our away kit to play football because they couldn't afford kits.
Speaking of kits, I have to do a forfeit.
Where?
Back in 2000, because my friend, a Liverpool fan, well, he's more like my dad's friend, but a friend of my dad is a friend of mine. Because that's what it's like in Indian culture. It's not like he's your friend. You know what I'm saying. Yeah, a friend of my dad's, he's a Liverpool fan. It was 2 days. It was like, I think it was 2 days before the presidential election.
Yeah.
He was like, I was so adamant that Donald Trump would win re-election. I mean, I hate the man with a burning passion, but I hate Joe Biden with a passion too. Oh God. But what that was like, and based on history, every president since George Bush Sr. has won a second term. So I was like, nah, Trump's winning re-election. I don't care how much I hate him or how much you hate him. He's winning re-election. And he was like, nah, Joe Biden's going to defeat him. And we came up with a bet saying if Joe Biden wins the presidency, I have to wear a rival team's shirt.
Ah, shame.
If I now have to find something Arsenal related. Why do you do this to me, America? And you know what it was like? If Trump had won re-election, he would have had to wear a Man United shirt.
Ah, shame. Yeah, that's bad. Oh gosh.
Looking good today. Thanks. You might want to. I don't know if that's your actual surname, but if you're trying to bait me, you might want to change that name.
Oh, good.
Yeah, if he's trying to bait me, then if he was trying to bait me and he said something horrible below, I wouldn't have read that out. So yeah, unless this is your real surname, don't comment again. And unless because genuinely there are surnames like that. But you know how so many people try to bait you these days?
Oh, I know. You can't read anything out.
Yeah. So yeah, unless that's your real, if that's your real surname, fine. If not, you might. let's check if some of the mods have Bruce. Oh, hi. You don't do name calling here. Do you want to just post something in the chat so I can make you a mod?
I don't know. I don't know.
Blues Fans TV. Subscribe to them if you're new.
For a minute. Let me see if I can find it.
I'm not trying to bait you. Okay, past it. Okay, just thought I'd double check. Okay, that is his real name.
Okay.
Because I just thought I'd mod you so that in case someone tries to impersonate to be you, I know it's the real you.
Yeah.
And anyone who's asking to be a mod, don't, because the answer will be no. If you want to be a mod, you have to be in my live streams constantly for at least 10 live streams. Yeah. I've set up a Patreon. Big up Ryan. Ryan. So yeah, you either have to know me personally, or you have to be a content creator, or someone who's been a regular on my live streams, like a commenter on my live streams.
Yeah.
So yeah, for example, Blues Fans TV, not a regular at all on my live streams, but I know exactly who they are.
Mm-hmm.
So I modded straight away. How's your? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. So, what are you up to now?
Me, I've got a stream shortly actually with Flawless. Geldom City meets Mandem United, so I got that.
Okay.
And
Well,
then
speaking of those streams, isn't it like I'm a member on the Sarcasm City thing?
Yeah.
I'm meant to be making an appearance on. Wait, is it this week or next week's Sports Q&A?
I think he said it's the 2 last Sundays of the month. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's this Sunday and next Sunday.
So it's either going to be this Sunday or next Sunday.
Yeah, yeah. Just message Flawless and he'll, because I don't deal with that. I just
I can't message him because he doesn't follow me back on Insta. Sorry, on Twitter.
Okay. Well, I'll ask him anyway tonight, and then I'll let you know.
Okay.
But yeah, I think it's definitely this Sunday or next Sunday. So it's up to you which one you want to do. Which one's easier for you? Because then I can just let him know.
What is it? The same time every Sunday?
Yeah, it's not. Well, it's normally sort of 11 p.m., but sometimes it's a bit later if there's a late game or something. So yeah, it's normally about 11 p.m.
Yeah. I'll let you know whether it's going to be this Sunday or next Sunday.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just let me know.
Okay.
And then I can let him know.
Are you a Scouse by any chance? Because you said your mum is from Liverpool. Yeah,
she is. I'm from Manchester, so I've grown up in Manchester.
Yeah, you
you
are Edison's sister.
So no, it was when I was on the football terrace. Someone put in the comments, "Is that Edison's sister?" I'm like, what? I don't get it. I don't look like Edison.
Edison's from Brazil.
And But you know what? Like, you always get people saying stuff like that. But then I was looking at pictures of Edison, and I was like, he looks a little bit like my brother, who looks like me. So I thought, maybe.
I'm not going to lie, you do look alike. You do look alike. I mean, like, I've had so many different nationalities thrown at me. I've had Spain, I've had Italy. My parents are actually from India. But when I was in Venice a few years ago.
Yeah.
And I went to an ice cream parlor. They were so convinced I was from Italy, they started speaking to me in Italian.
Yeah.
And same with someone else. They started speaking to me in Spanish because they thought I was from Spain.
Yeah, it can happen though, because it's like a lot of countries that I go to, they speak to me in their language. Because I went to Egypt, and this man had a full conversation with me in Arabic, and I didn't want to be rude and say like I'm English. And then my mum came over and was like, said my name, and they clearly knew my mum was white, so they were like, okay, this girl's clearly not Egyptian. But yeah, they speak to me when I go to Turkey. They think I'm Turkish.
Yeah. Well, you get white Egyptians too.
Yeah, it's true.
Honestly, I've never seen someone hate their own player before. like, I get it. Timo Werner is not that good right now, but he's not that. I wonder.
No, you'd be banned from now.
You'd be banned. Yeah, say anything bad about Mohamed Al Sideways and Mohamed Salah, you're banned for life from Egypt.
I actually love Egypt. I've not been to Egypt for years. So I really want to go back, actually. Let's go to Egypt, Ryan. You'll probably get murdered on the way in. But, you know, it'll be a good trip.
I chatted so much shit about Mo Salah.
Then we were looking at your Twitter account and we're not giving you entry.
Despite all the Arsenal slander, I did support them in the Europa League game yesterday because you know what,
yeah,
has to go.
Yeah.
Because like I don't care how much, because society comes before football.
Yeah.
And that was a win for football more than anything.
Yeah. That needed to happen.
I hope that now it's back to normal service, and I hope Villarreal take care of them. It would be genuinely awesome. Wouldn't it be awesome if Chelsea won the Champions League, Arsenal won the Europa League, and then we had a London Derby Super Cup?
A lot of people are saying they want it to be, you know, United fans, they're saying they want it to be. Obviously, they don't want to play us. They want to play PSG or Real Madrid or whatever. But they're saying if it's a Manchester derby, that would be good. But I don't want to see a Manchester derby.
Why not?
I hope Man City win the Champions League, but I hope someone else, I don't care who else, wins the Europa.
Oh, God, for this love, I hope it's not Arsenal.
No. I hope it's Roma, because I actually really like Edin Dzeko. So I want Edin Dzeko to win it. So, yeah, Roma would be my favourites.
Yeah, Roma, Man United. Imagine if, you know, there's so many former Arsenal players and you know Etienne Capoue?
Mm-hmm.
You know the Watford player? He now plays for Villarreal.
Yeah.
Imagine this. It's 2-2 at the Emirates. It goes into extra time. Etienne Capoue with a 30-yard screamer in the 120th minute.
Do you know what? Like, to be fair, Emery is
And then he goes to Mohamed El Nene and said, "That's how you take a screamer."
Oh God. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I hope you're not getting late for your podcast.
I think it starts like, I don't know, just after this anytime. So
Okay. Ray, does he rate Monet? Ray?
He doesn't. I think he's just saying he'd sell them.
Ray and Ray. He's been on your channel before, hasn't he?
Yeah, both of them, yeah.
Yeah, I just want to grow my channel.
Yeah.
Like,
It's hard to do it. Like, I've not even had a chance to do mine, really. I only do like the odd show on there, so I need to do more. But it's just finding time.
yeah.
I don't not rate Graham Potter. I just don't think Graham Potter is almost as good as Pep like you do. That's the difference.
He isn't. I don't think he's the best English manager.
I don't know. Like, it's interesting because when you've got Pep, like, people say, could Pep do it at a smaller club, but could he do it at a bigger club? You don't really know until they actually take that job. Because we've seen people like Mark Hughes, who was an okay manager, joined Man City, we got money, and he was awful. So he was worse with more money. It was weird. Like, he got worse. So I don't know. I'm not always late. I do need to have a shower though before my show, so I'm going to go in a minute.
I've already said it. We England don't have a good manager, good enough to win the World Cup. The FA Cup, the FA need to be a bit less stubborn and hire someone who's not British. Honestly,
yeah.
I feel Pep would do a good job with these England players. He's already ruled out coaching Spain because of the whole "I'm not Spanish, I'm Catalan" thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's already ruled out.
I do think Pep would be perfect for England. I don't want him to manage England because I want him to stay at City. But if he leaves City, I'd have him at England. Because I think the work that Pep's done with Foden, I don't think he would turn down the England job after he leaves City if he's kind of happy with what he's achieved.
If he's offered the England job, I really hope he takes it.
Yeah.
Because he's already ruled out coaching Spain because of the whole Catalonia thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I doubt. But yeah, we need a coach like Pep to even compete. Let's be real.
Yeah.
Because if we face a team like Belgium or even Germany, because let's face it, Joachim Low is kind of washed, but he is still a better manager. I'd still take a washed Joachim Low over Gareth Southgate in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Yes, true.
But yeah, Roberto Martinez would have made history if he'd won the World Cup. The first manager from a team that isn't his country to win said team a World Cup. Imagine how crazy it would be if an English manager was offered a Germany World Cup job, Germany job.
Yeah, good.
And then won the World Cup with them. That would look so much. If you look at it in a historical, political context, there is so much wrong with that. Or imagine if England hired a German manager and Germany hired an English manager, and they faced each other at some point in the tournament. Wow. I genuinely have no idea how that sort of match will go.
Yeah.
So,
honestly,
many of these comments, you and me
I
just love how
he's trying to wind me up.
Yeah, he tries winding everyone. I've seen from the comments section. Are you going to be in Wembley?
I find out tomorrow, so I don't know. Possibly.
Yeah. Once. Would you like to? I'm thinking of starting doing fan cams. After.
I don't know, because what I was thinking is when I go back to football, I would do like a video, like a vlog, and then upload it after. But I'm not sure really, because it's like, I'm not sure. I don't really know what I'm going to do yet. And then or I could live stream from the game at bits. I don't know if you're allowed. I don't know if you're allowed to do it.
Well, I don't think you can if you have less than 1,000 subs on your YouTube channel. I don't think they'll let you stream from your phone.
Oh, yeah, you've got to do it on a computer. Yeah, that's true. I don't know. It's I'll probably vlog it because it's easier. Then you can cut bits out and all that kind of stuff. I'll probably do that. But yeah, I'm not. It's one of them because it's easier said than done. Because I know when I get in the game, I'm not going to want to record anything. So
right,
this fake account. You know what? Right? This fake account, whoever you are, like cringy Danica, like you need to F off seriously. Person comes everywhere. It's weird. Like they've got to be under the age of 10.
Come on, put Jesus. There we are. Gone forever.
This is really bad.
Right. Like 3 strikes and you're out. If you come back again. Right. He's gone. 3. I'll give you, like, if he does it again, time out again, you're blocked.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
I have a very fair strategy, a 3-strike policy. Match going fans don't like you like recording stuff. Like they don't mind you recording the odd thing, but when you're there, you don't really do it. You don't. That's why I would never say that I'm going to do it every time, because I would probably vlog before the game starts, maybe do one at halftime, and then do one at the end of the game. I wouldn't do it while I'm watching the game. Unless it was like maybe like that Aguero goal, in 2012, where it was them last minutes. That would have been quite good footage if I got it. But I didn't even, that game, I got 2 photos that whole game. After when everyone was pitch raiding, I took a picture, and I took a picture when they brought the trophy out, and that was about it. I only took 2 pictures in that whole day, so it's just one of them. Yeah. So, any final thoughts?
No, I hope we win tomorrow, to be honest, but I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go.
How did I meet? I think they met in a podcast.
Yeah, I met him on Instagram, actually.
Right. I'm thinking of starting fan cams. Starting after the Chelsea Man City game. Would you like to give your thoughts in a fan cam?
Is that like where I record something and send it to you?
No, we do it. We do it on a broadcast. There's an option to go live, and there's an option to record only.
Okay.
Like how a lot of you watched AFTV, right?
Bits of it. Seen little bits of it. I've not sat and watched it like that.
Okay. Look. If you come back, right. You know what this guy had? Look, I'm gonna show this one because it wasn't directed at any of us. but this person needs to go. Yeah. Look, if someone trolls Jan again, they're banned. End off. No doubt they'll just get another account and do it again.
So weird.
Anyway. So yeah, would you like to give?
Yeah, just message me. It should be fine. I'm working all weekend, you see, so it's like I'm trying to fit like streams in and stuff, but it's I don't know because
working through the game. Like it's happening on Sunday, right?
I think is it tomorrow or is it Sunday? I don't even know. I think it's tomorrow, isn't it?
It's my week off because the head chef. I'm still very new to chefing, and since they're closed-off, they don't want any new apprentices getting going. So this is my week off.
Yeah, it's 5:30 tomorrow. So that's the thing because I need to do a preview show. I think I'm gonna do Yelnham City in the morning, and then I've got to do a live stream of the game. But obviously, because I'm at work, I have to jump in and out. So it's annoying. It's annoying.
They're not going to be that long. They're going to be like maximum 5. You know, like the ones you've seen with AFTV.
Okay. Yeah, it should be fine then.
It's just going to be like you and me on this. I ask you your thoughts of the game, and then I just upload it in a video format onto my YouTube channel. Right. If you're still here, would you like to do one as well? I know you're a Chelsea fan. But yeah, fan cams, I'm thinking of doing them as well. Yeah. When I start going back to stadiums, I'll probably buy myself a mic, hook it up to a laptop.
Yeah.
Am I doing watch along? That's it. You're right.
Yeah.
I swear these people never give up. I don't know how to block. I don't know how to block.
I think there's like a 3 little things at the side.
Doesn't. Anyone who's a mod, right? You're still here. I'm gonna mod you. I've modded Ray. If you know how to ban people, just ban them, Ray. Anyway, any final thoughts before we finish the broadcast?
No, just like hopefully we win, and I think it'll be a good game tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we'll just see who wins, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll prepare a StreamYard link for.
Okay.
Would you like to join me for a review as well? The review will be live though.
I don't know because it depends. It depends because I know today. I don't know.
The review will be.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that might be all right then. Monday's fine. It's just I don't want to do too much tomorrow because I'm at work, so it's.
Monday what time?
Yeah.
Monday what time?
Am I off work? I think I might be off work, so it doesn't really matter as long as it's not midnight.
Okay, Monday same time, 10:30.
Yeah.
And then I'll set up a StreamYard link for you to give your thoughts on the fan cam, on a pre-uploaded fan cam.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So anyway, I don't want you to be late. I need to get to pick up my Uber Eats by midnight.
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't want you to be late for your other podcast, so we're gonna wrap it up here. Jan, what are your socials?
Yeah, it's Jan City on Twitter, and my YouTube is Jan City ENT, and also I'm mainly on Sarcasm City. So yeah, subscribe to both, and you'll see me.
And remember to subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Links are in the are in the section below. Please remember to like, share, comment, subscribe, and turn on the bell notifications if you haven't already. And I shall see you in the next video.
Bye.
And I'm out of here. Laters. London is blue.